Welcome back to the Balanced Ballerinas YouTube channel. My name is Georgia Dostal. I'm a qualified ballet teacher and founder of Balanced Ballerinas. So today I wanted to talk about 3 body conditioning tools that I absolutely swear by, and they are very much part of my weekly, if not daily, routine. The first one I want to talk about is a gua sha. Now, you are probably thinking, Georgia, isn't that a beauty tool? Well, they are. They're used in lots of facial and beauty treatments, but I use mine for body conditioning. So I have this great one from a company called Superfeast. It's a really decent size. You can get them super cheaply on Amazon or really anywhere. I love this one in particular because it's quite heavy and weighted, and it's got this beautiful wavy, groovy part here. Now, what I'll use it for is during my sauna sessions or after class if I'm particularly sweaty, because it's kind of gross, but it will glide better when I'm really sweaty. And what I'll do is I've got a bit of a routine in the sauna. I'll do my calf rises, and then when I've worked up that sweat, I pull out my gua sha and I will run it up, always towards the heart, yes, up and up and up, and I'll work first and foremost on my thighs, then I move into my calves, which as dancers get really, really tight, and so I'll run it all the way up. I'm not very sweaty right now, so it's a bit difficult, but I'll run it all the way up and around the back. What this also does is it releases lots of tension, and if you massage your calves, you actually are able to point your foot better. Hot tip. But anyway, I'll run everything all the way up towards my heart. What this does is it increases blood circulation, and it's really good for recovery. I'll then go through my arms up like this, and I'll just keep going, keep going, keep going. I eventually get to my chest area, and I'll do all my chest, yes, and I'll go across and all over the place. I don't want to knock the mic, so I won't demo. And then I'll move into my face, and essentially giving myself a very cheap facial, yes? And I'll run it up the middle, across. I'll get this little part here, and I'll run it into the jawline. Especially as dancers, as type A personalities, as perfectionists perhaps, or at least people with perfectionist tendencies who are trying to recover, we have a lot of tension within our jawline. And I will often say to students during class, relax your jaw or relax your tongue, yes? And this here will actually really help release any tension through this area, and take your time just running it across. So that's the first tool that I'm loving and just really wanted to share with you. And the second one is really simple, a TheraBand. Now, I'll be honest, you can actually pick up a TheraBand these days pretty cheaply, or you can even, if you're lucky, get a free one. So for example, this is a Bodil one that I actually got for free with a recent purchase, and they'll often do, and other dance companies, things like that. So keep an eye out, because after a while, you know, TheraBands do tend to snap with a bit of wear and tear and heavy use. So pick up some. Look out for those free ones, because they're so great for so many things. So if you are studying point work and you've got lots of pre-point exercises to get through, you know you need a TheraBand, yes? If you're wanting to do some stretching, I love to hold on to my band, and you may have seen me do it in videos before where I do a nice big stretch. You can also do this with a towel, but I do like that the band has a little bit of give in it, which allows me to have a deeper stretch, yes? Now, I also love lying on my back, popping my feet in the band, yes? And drawing my legs up towards my face, releasing tension in my back and improving my hamstring flexibility. So bands are fabulous. You can even use them for some body conditioning strength work. So there's lots of things you can do with your TheraBand. Now, it's just, super versatile. Always have one in your bag. Now, the third and final piece of body conditioning equipment that I wanted to share with you today is a little bit fancy. It's a little bit exy, yes. It is called a Shakti mat. I hope I'm saying that right. Now, full disclosure, I have purchased one of these many years ago, and the team at Shakti actually reached out recently and sent me one for free, which was lovely. And they actually said, You don't have to post about it. Like, it's just up to you if you really love it. And I said, I actually already own one and I've been using it for years. But that kind of inspired me to do this video because I thought I should share with you. This is such a great tool. So this is the pillow, yeah, and then this is the mat. So this one's very shiny and very brand new. My one at home does not look like this. It looks a little bit old and battered because I have used it every day. No, sorry, not every day. I wish every day, once a week for probably 5 years, yeah. Now, it looks a bit dangerous. I'm gonna get up nice and close so you can see. It is very, very spiky. Okay, so all these little spikes here are acupressure spikes. Now, as you lay on the mat, the first time, oh my gosh, you are going to be like, this hurts. But I promise you, you get used to it. And once you feel and reap the benefits, you'll be converted. Yep, I love my Shakti mat. I think it's fabulous. It is great for recovery. It is great for relaxation. It's also good to have a beautiful moment in your week where you lie down for 10, 20 minutes, and you can even do like a bit of a meditation or just close your eyes and have a little nap, yes, whilst lying on the mat. You will get up, you will have a very red back. Yes, you'll have some little punctures in there. Nothing too crazy. It sounds really bad when I say punctures, but I promise you it's not too crazy. It is really beautiful and deeply nourishing for your recovery and your body work. So I cannot recommend that enough. The reason I love the pillow, yes, is because it does exactly the same thing, but for your neck and your head area. And as a bunhead who constantly has her hair up, who is trying to release some tension in this area, it's just a beautiful tool to have. So I do my gua sha, probably my bodywork gua sha, 3 times a week in the sauna. I do sauna, I try to, 20 minutes 3 times a week. Great for detoxification. My TheraBand gets used almost daily, and then my Shakti mat is once a week. Even if you don't want to do any meditation or like deep mindful work, roll your Shakti mat out, yeah, and you can just put on your favorite TV show. Yes, it is just as effective. Anyway, I hope this was useful. Make sure you hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments any body conditioning tools that you love, or if you have any of these, what your thoughts are and how you incorporate them into your body conditioning toolkit. See you in the next video.